Hey guys, it's me, Zahavah.
And we're together.
Finally!
I don't know if you noticed, but
No, I don't think they did.
okie doke. So wait, what's this video gonna be about?
Figure it out.
Okay.
Oh! The Truth or Dare we played earlier. And that bitch.
Okay, so we'll explain.
So, pretty much, we were at the mall earlier today.
Uh-huh.
And we were bored.
So we went and sat in like the food court.
And of course, every time we chose Dare. Because,
So it was basically just dare.
yeah.
And I said, what was the first thing? Oh yeah, I said for her to go to Spencer's and to say, you know, I don't have any money right now, but it's really urgent and I need a condom.
Yeah.
So she did, and I was in there with her so I could like see what happened.
Yeah.
And
The lady, okay, I was like, I don't have any money right now, but like, can you give me a condom? I need one. The lady was like, sorry, no, we don't give those out for free. And then as we were walking away, she said, try Planned Parenthood.
like, bitch, the fuck? No, bro, like, no.
This isn't the bitch we're talking about. I mean, she's a bitch.
She had no place to say that first off because she was sitting there in Spencer's, okay? Working at Spencer's with like 50 piercings all around her fucking face. Like her face literally was just fucking holes. Like she fucking looked like
Swiss cheese.
She looked like SpongeBob. And she looked like fucking emo as hell, and she was sitting there trying to tell us how to live our lives. Like, no, shut up.
And then it was my turn to ask her Dare. She chose Dare. Shocker. And so what was my first Dare? Oh, yeah. So I saw this really fat and ugly guy. And I said, he was sitting with his mom, okay? He was like fat, ugly, in his like 20s or something, late 20s. Yeah. And he was with his like old ass mom. And I said, flirt with him. Like, actually say something like, hey, call me, or something like that. And so I told her to do that, and she was like, no, but she did it. And so she like followed him. He was going to Chick-fil-A, which is in the food court. He was going to Chick-fil-A, and she started like following him
like
along
a
the way
fucking
around.
stalker.
And he was like there at Chick-fil-A. And
He
she
kept
was,
looking
like,
over
there.
at me too. I was staring at him. I was waiting for him to finish the order, and he kept looking over at me like.
Yeah, and then he was like over there waiting for his food, and she like walked on over there. She tapped him. He turned around or something,
And then I said, hey, hottie. And then I was like,
and he was like,
hey. He was like looking at me, flirting with me too, and I was like, okay. And I walked away.
yeah, she was like that. I saw her go like that. Yeah, and she walked away. And then it was her turn to dare me again.
So I was like, bitch, truth or dare, and I knew she was gonna say dare. So
I said dare.
I had a dare ready. What was it again? Oh, so I dared her to go up to this guy, and he was like an Asian guy, and he was like wearing this hat. It said #West, and I dared her to go up to him and to say, I really like your hat. Can I have it?
Yeah, so I went over there. He was at like this movie place or something. I don't fucking know. I just followed him. I found him, and I went up to him and I was like, hey, I really like your hat. Can I have it? And he was like, what? I was like, can I have your hat? He was like, what? I said, can I borrow your hat for a minute? And he was like, no. And then he took off his hat and gave it to me. He said no. And then he took off his hat and gave it to me. I was like, thanks, I'll be right back. And so I ran over to Ariana. I was like, he gave me his hat. I have to go give it back now. And she thought like that I could keep it. No, I couldn't keep it. But he gave it to me. And so I like ran it back over there, and I gave it back to him. I was like, thank you. I ran back to Ariana. And it was my turn to dare her.
She dared me to go to Subway and go to the guy up there.
Oh, yeah.
And to say, hey, hottie, you wanna fuck sometime?
Oh yeah, I told her to do that.
So I did. I went up there. I was like, "Hey, hottie, want to fuck sometime?" And then he was like, "Ah ha ha." And he was totally gay. Like you could tell from his voice that he was gay. He was like, "Yeah, no."
And he said bye.
And he was like, "Bye." And he was like laughing. Like, he like looked at me like he was laughing. Like not like laughing at me. He was laughing with me because I started laughing.
And so she came back and told me, and it was such a turn to dare me.
So I dared her to go to the hat guy.
Oh yeah.
And to sit. Okay, so he got his Chick-fil-A, and he went and he sat down. And I dared her to go sit in front of him because it was like a 2-person seat. And you know like how there's one seat there and one seat there in the table. So I dared her to sit in front of him and to be like, I just love your hat so much. I just needed to look at it some more.
So I went up to him. I was like really embarrassed about it because I'd already mentioned his hat before. But like I wasn't gonna chicken, you know. And so I went up. I sat across from him. I like folded open the seat. I sat across from him like this, and I was like, I love your hat. It's amazing. You should wear it every day, everywhere. It's an amazing hat. He was like, yeah, thanks. And so I ran back away. So and then I dared her to go into Crazy 8 and yell out like, what year is it? You know that
stupid one. It's like, what year is it? Blah blah blah. 2017.
Yeah, and I dared her to do it since everybody already knows what it is.
It would be so embarrassing.
Right. And then she dared me to take the chair into the center of the room and stand on it and then fall over, but I chickened out on that one. I almost did it, except I didn't want to get hurt because I already hurt my knee earlier. And so I didn't want to get even more hurt, so I chickened on that one, and I dragged my seat back, and I dared her to go up to Auntie Anne's and ask for a McChicken. So she did that,
and they were like, this is a pretzel stand, and I was like, but I want a McChicken though, like, is that a problem? And they was like, well, are you like trolling us? And I was like, no, I want a McChicken, because...
And then she came back, and we were just sitting there talking about it, and then this lady in a blue shirt, she was ugly as fuck too, and she came up to us, and she was like, I've been watching you guys. She's like, I've been watching you guys, and I know you're like trying to get your friends' attention.
And she was like, the one you tapped on the shoulder, and we was like, the one we tapped on the shoulder, what you talking about?
Like we aren't going around tapping people's shoulders.
And then I realized she was talking about the guy with the blue shirt, the
ugly guy.
Yeah, the fat ugly guy, and I like tapped him to get his attention.
But that was like she talked to him. She didn't just tap his shoulder and run away.
Yeah, I know, and I wasn't trying to I was like, he's not my friend, so she couldn't have been talking about him.
Yeah. So I don't know who she was talking about, like trying to get their attention, but she was like, but you guys should stop. Like, just be people.
Just act like people.
Act like people.
Like, bitch, don't tell me how to live my fucking life. How about you act like a fucking person?
Yeah.
Stop acting like some fucking mall cop, fucking Paul Blart.
Get out of our face.
It's like, not your fucking business.
Exactly. Like, we're not hurting anybody. We're not doing mean things to people. In fact, that guy probably gets no action. And so by calling him hot, we probably made his day.
It's like, bitch, stop acting like Snoopy the fucking dog and start acting like a fucking person. Go sit your ass down with your fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame and freaking
Quasimodo.
Suck his fucking dick and keep your fucking Snoopy ass nose out of our business. How about that?
I was just about to say that. Oh my god. But so she can go to hell. And then we were finishing up our game, and I dared her to, or she dared. I kind of dared myself because she was running out of ideas, and I was like, I have a great idea. I should go to Luca's Pizza and ask for directions to Chick-fil-A, which is right next door to Luca's Pizza. And so I did that. Yeah. And I dared her to go to the subway and ask for directions to the stir fry, and then we were done.
They're kind of shoes.
I bought them for her.
She bought these shoes for me, and I'm in love with these slides.
I like how it's a subject.
I don't know, but I was putting my feet up there. I thought look at my chicken legs. I thought they should see my beautiful slides.
Oh, and these are new shirts from today.
Yeah, we got some pink shirts. And we got some,
I got a pink shirt.
and we got our nails done. And I picked out for my nails to be pink, okay?
Yeah, we were gonna get the same color nails. Like, this is the color she picked. She picked it out. I didn't even pick it out.
And this boy was like, are you sure you want to get the same color? Like, that was the point. And then he was like,
we even said, we're like, we said we were sisters. We were like, we're sisters, we want to get the same exact nails because we want to.
okay. And then he was like, okay. He was like, are you sure you want to get the same exact nails? I was like, yeah. And then he was like, he was like Asian. He was like, how about I make your nails blue? And I was like, I don't want them blue.
Okay.
I want them pink. And that's the color I picked out. I picked out for me at first, and then I was like, how would we like match it? Yeah. And then he made me paint my fucking nails blue. I didn't want to paint them blue. I wanted them to be pink. I paid that bitch $35 to get my nails done. And he made them fucking blue. Like, I'm not trying to get up with this fucking 13 Reasons Why shit. That fucking blue ass nails. I wanted pink nails. And he made them blue.
And also, I picked this out. I just want to say, like, we didn't do this on purpose. It just what happened to.
Actually, she picked those out for herself.
Yeah.
Because she was trying them on. And then she's like, I don't like this one on these. But then I tried it,
Well,
I liked it.
I thought, like, it was a close second.
I like this one better than that one anyways.
I do too. I love you guys.
Love
Bye.
you guys. Wait. Hashtag RAJ, hashtag Zahavah.
Hashtag.
Love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And
Down below.
comment down below. Comment down below in the comment section. And love you. Bye.
Bye.
I've got thick skin and an elastic core, but your blade, it might be too sharp.